Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you so much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today I am just going to be doing a intuitive reading, see what cards come out, and get an overall message for the collective. I'm just going to be using the Clo cards today, and I'll probably I'll do a Celtic cross. How about that? How about that, collective? A Celtic cross of card captors, Clo cards. Yes. Guys, excuse me. I just been dealing with my hands all day. I just realized that my hands are getting all messed up because I accidentally put one too many serums in my lotion. So yeah, I'm gonna give word of advice. If you are adding stuff to your lotion, definitely don't add niacinamides unless it's really needed or you talk to your doctor about it. But yeah, I had added some of that and other stuff, and boy, are my hands flaky. So yeah, it could be a message in here. You guys might want to recheck your skincare. Make sure that you're not using too many things and using only what you, I guess, or what's the word I'm looking for? Use what your skin agrees to. Yes. And especially that we're going into the spring now, we definitely want to change our routine. Well, not routine, but the whatever skincare products that you use, you might want to switch up the routine. Anyway, enough of the skincare. Let me just get right into these messages. Do one more shuffle. All right. Let's see what we begin with. Very nice. We are starting off with the fly. So very big air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I do see in this card, a lot of you are really in the state of mind of taking off and just flying away from whatever bullshit that is happening. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that big, fly away energy. I'm going to go somewhere else. A lot of you could be right now or planning to travel. So you're very much into that, travel energy, a little bit excited, maybe a little bit of concern, or what's the other word? Anxiety over traveling. But with this fly energy, I don't sense any really big worry that you should be in. I'm also kind of getting, for some of you guys, if you are really trying to tap into your spirit animal, you might want to pay a little close attention to nature. I'm getting a sense that some of you attract or see birds a lot and you're not aware of it, or you probably think it's a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. This is your spirit guides sending you one of your spirits to be close to you. Maybe for some of you, you could have had a pet bird that likely had passed away either recently or not too long ago. And this animal is with you. You have raised it and take care of it so well that it is happy to be with you even in the afterlife. It gets permission and stuff, probably has to fill out some divine paperwork, but there is this big spirit animal watching over you. And for also some of you guys, you could be embodying the phoenix energy, and we are in Aries season, so it's about kind of like being reborn, and we are in the spring, so it's like this rebirth of fiery vitality within you, or whatever that you are doing. Very nice. Now, what's against you is the loop. And I actually feel like this is like a general thing for the collective. To me, the loop represents cycles that we are stuck in, cycles that we're likely unaware of, or cycles that we feel trapped in. So it's like you want to fly away, you want to be free, and everyone has the divine right to be free. But energetically, like physically, maybe for some, even emotionally or mentally, but mainly physically, you feel stuck or trapped in the same cycle, and you just keep doing it over and over. Excuse me while I take a sip of water. For some of you, it could be that you are at a job that you extremely do not like, but because of bills and rent and trying to feed yourself, you feel that I have to stay stuck in this loop. I have to stay stuck in this pattern. And to be honest, this is what, if I'm being honest, this is what majority of a lot of collectives are feeling, especially within my country, the U.S. So, it's this endless loop of work and provide, work and provide. For some, it's work and survive, work and survive. Some aspect of work is just keeping people in a loop. And if it's not work, it could also be either family or friend dynamics, like trapped with these same people doing the same thing over and over, talking about the same girl over and over, talking about the same things that we don't do over and over. We are kind of, in a way, no one can really trap you unless you, I don't want to say trap you, because yes, physically someone can trap you, but this is more of this loop. It's more like a mental trap. And it's kind of fucked up. Excuse me. Like, okay, it's messed up in a way, because I was like reading about stuff happening in France over there, and a lot of people are very upset that the retirement age is going up. And people are kind of like responding. Some people are responding back like, oh, but that's not bad, because over here it's 68, over here it's 67. Like, why are you doing all of this? And you have to understand that when people want change, it's not like it just happens all of a sudden. It has been a built up of energy, or for another reason, I would like to say, it's more and more people recognizing certain patterns, certain loops that are taking over their lives, and they want to break out of it. They understand that they are in a cycle that is constantly never ending. Like, it is the more dark version of the never ending story, and they need and require change for that. So you may be comfortable with where you are, or the people around you may be comfortable with where they are. But at some point in time in life, change is going to be required. Now, I am seeing here what this loop is. There are a lot of factors that are submissing this change, or not submissing. Well, yes, submissing and suppressing change. Certain people like things the way they are right now, as crazy as that sounds. But that's because certain people have certain agendas. So if certain things work out my way, I continue to make this amount of money, or I continue to have control and dominance over these people, or I can continue manipulate and what's the other word? Gaslight people. So then they don't think that they have power over me. I should be the one having power over them. And it is time to break these cycles. Either one way or another, you're not going to be trapped in this loop very long. But I do see that it is a difficulty for people to try to get out of this loop. But no one can really make change unless you personally make the change. Make that step to find a better place where you can work and be, or find a new group of people that are really going to see you for who you are, or make the change within your own family. Like, I'm going to break certain cycles that is certain generational curses or cycles that I see my family consistently putting out into the world. And I want to be the one that breaks that. So change is scary, but it is necessary. It is natural. It is divine. Not how can we grow if we don't change? I hope you guys are enjoying these messages. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would deeply appreciate it, and it will give tremendous help to my channel. I'm been stuck at the 45 number lately, and I would definitely appreciate new subscribers. Also, quick note, I just finally made 100 videos in my channel, and I just had to quickly let that know and just celebrate it, because 2 or 3 years ago, I would never even thought to even speak online like the way I'm doing this now. I was very shy, very self-aware of how I sound and, the things that I want to talk about. But I did it, and I did it 100 times. And I have a lot of you to thank for that, for sticking around and listening to my messages and commenting and sharing and liking and subscribing. Thank you for giving me that strength. Thank you for giving me that confidence and that willpower. I really, really deeply appreciate it, and I am grateful for it. Now, for past energy, I have the voice. So, this seems to me that this was an energy of there have been voices of concern, voices of change. People, again, sort of like the early days of either you or people noticing something off, something that does not flow right within the cycle. And it has been spoken out loud. Now, I am going to say that in a way, because this character kind of has similar wings here, this could be a time where you were not too, what's the word? Hold on, you guys. Perhaps you were not educated in a certain way, or you didn't know certain facts about certain things. You did not know how to back up your argument with certain information that you found. So you just spoke out of the heart, out of your soul, which is good. But with this fly card here as well, I do sense that there has been a maturity, a growth, a process, a transformation that has taken place. And now you are more than ready to actually speak your mind, speak your heart's desire, speak of the injustices that you are seeing, speak on the issues that keep getting ignored, whether at work, at home, with your significant other, with a group of friends, anything, anyone. You are ready to speak out what needs to be spoken out. Yes, I love this. So what's crowning you, what's in your mind is the light. So you are getting divine, what's the word I'm looking for? You are getting, oh my God, it was just in my head. What's the word? You are getting an enlightenment on something. You are kind of like having a aha moment. Like, yes, now I understand what I speak. Now I understand how I can communicate. Now I understand how I can bring this issue or this problem to the table and explain myself in a way that I know I'm going to be in the right. Also, with this light card crowning you, you are definitely getting either a divine inspiration, a divine download, or you're getting divine insight within yourself and seeing clarity and understanding maybe certain things that you have misspoke out on, or certain things that you did not understand that you decided to speak out anyway. You have brought an inner peace within yourself and how you want to address certain things. And also, the divine or your spirit guides or your ancestors or angels, they are supporting you in what you have to say or what you want to express or what you want to communicate about. Just know that when you are doing this, you must do it in a place of understanding and clarity and love and light. Do not speak out of anger. Do not lash out, because life and death relies in the power of the tongue. Your words can literally kill people, and we don't want to do that. So I like that this light card is here. Now for advice, I have the storm. So I do sense for some of you that, let me see, how can I word this? For some of you with this storm, there are going to be some things that are going to shake up a bit of, I guess, energies, whatever you have to say. I do sense is going to kind of rile people up in a way. But with this advice here, Spirit is saying, you know what, let them pass. Storms pass. They are never permanent. They stay in one place and then they move to another. So if someone is giving you a hard time about what you want to express or things that you're noticing that people don't want to address, that's on them. Let them move somewhere else. Like, I know, like, for example, let's just say you see a fire happening and people are like, no, that's not happening. Like, can you stop talking about the fire? No, you're going to be like, well, if you don't want to deal with the fire, then get out of here. But I'm going to keep speaking about the fire until something is done about it. So, whatever the issue is, or whatever energies that you're dealing with that you want to communicate on, let it pass. These energies cannot hold you. These energies cannot interfere with what you have to say or have to communicate. All right. Aw. So for final, I have, or like, not final, but basically what's to come or what's next or a little bit of more insight. I have the little. So for some of you, you might want to take steps in certain ways of communicating. You have the knowledge, you have the understanding, you have the clarity, and you have the divine inspiration and thumbs up from spirit, from the universe, from God. However, what you want to say does require certain, like with this little card, it's going to require certain small steps to build up your speech. Like, what's for maybe some of you guys, you might want to look at how to debate, how to debate people properly, not just be yelling and saying, for people like they're wrong. Like, yes, you can tell somebody that they're wrong, but you could do it in a more eloquent way. Like, oh, I see, but I'm going to have to correct you, sir or ma'am, because what you are saying is not factual or it is not correct. If you see it at this perspective, actually this and this happens. So for also advice and stuff, you might want to look into a how to either read or if it's somewhere online, how to debate with people in a more respectful manner. Because right now, what we're kind of dealing with is that when people want to debate, um, they want to assume that what they are saying is right and it's their way or the highway. And I kind of see that thinking kind of really taking over a lot of people. And to be honest, all of us are right and all of us are wrong. We're both wrong and right because we are human and we are here to learn and explore and experience. You don't just, decide to stop learning or reading at a certain age because you're like, oh, I'm okay. I took all this education, so now I know everything. No, you don't. There's always more information to be explored and discovered and read about. So, also with this fly card, it could also be that is the fact that what you have been doing probably since the winter time or since last year, being a little bit more eloquent, watching the way you speak, certain words that you are using or phrases, um, rethinking how to address certain things so that it won't put off people and sort of like in a nasty taste. But as long as you are taking these little steps, you can achieve what you want to speak out. Like I'm kind of, or, ooh, okay, thanks, Spirit. Also with this light card, Spirit could be preparing you for a divine debate. Like if you really want to exercise how to speak your truth and speak your mind, Spirit will come down either in a dream or even in the physical and will debate with you. And they will judge you on how you speak to them, how you communicate, how you address certain things, what words you use, your tone of voice. That's another thing that people need to be aware of. Spirit will grade you on all these things, and they will let you know if you are ready to actually speak your truth or what is going on. But Spirit is not going to put you in a divine debate if you are not ready to speak out all of your truth, or if you still stumble on words that you're scared to say or address, or even overall, Spirit is not going to send you out there if you are not prepared to speak out what is it that is going on. Spirit understands you that you don't want to be in the crossfire, or you don't want to upset people, or break certain things, but within your heart, mind, and soul that change needs to happen, or that certain dangers are happening and they need to be addressed. Certain changes need to happen in the family. Certain changes need to happen in the relationship, because if not, things will fall apart. And it's not for me to scare anyone or anything. It's just that is just what happens. Either things fall apart, or you continue to repeat the same cycle over and over and over, because you did not decide to break it, or leave it. So continue making the steps that you need to take to strengthen your voice. I'm also getting, you might want to strengthen your throat chakra for these times, because oh, okay, Spirit, thanks. So I was just kind of reminded, you want to strengthen your throat chakra, because there are going to be people that will use labels and certain um, names and energies to put on you if you dare to speak out a certain way. So you need to be mentally prepared for when people are telling you oh, you're wrong, or that doesn't happen, or that doesn't exist. Yes, it's gonna hurt, but if you have the strength and the willpower within you, and you do, you will overcome that, and you will be in your strength to speak out the truth, the justice, and the light that is within you and within all of us. Now for final. Aw, I'm getting all these cute cards. I have the dash. So Spirit is kind of giving me this energy of you should act quick. Well, not act quick, but you should take on the opportunity now to start learning to speak your mind, to start learning how to debate, to learn how to use certain vocabulary, learn, a little bit more of the history on certain things that you want to address. But with this dash here, I'm kind of sensing for some of you, especially for the air signs, whatever you're researching or reading or learning how to debate, you're going to get it like that. Well, not like that, but you're going to get it more quicker than you expected. So believe in yourself, in your studies, and in your energies, because the universe is providing it. It is available there for you to use it. Spirit wants to make your voice stronger. Spirit wants to make your energy, your light stronger. Spirit wants to make your connection between you and the world and the heavens stronger. No more thinking that you are trapped in hell when you have access to heaven. And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would deeply appreciate it, and it will give tremendous results. It will give tremendous help to my channel, and yes, better results. But aside from that, I'm actually very happy with this spread. Yes, it's a little bit shaky, it's a little bit scary, but that's humanity, and that is our purpose. One of our purposes, to overcome fears, to overcome our weaknesses, learn from them, and make ourselves stronger, so that we have that knowledge and experience, not only for us to continue living a better life, but to also help those that are lost and are seeking guidance, or it's not just only guidance, but seeking answers and clarity and understanding. Each of us has a different story to tell, and it's important to tell our stories, to tell the truths, to tell how we feel, and everything in our mind, because how is anyone going to understand or communicate with each other if we cannot be honest with ourselves? Honesty is the best policy. It may be painful for some, but lies are more treacherous. And definitely with this country, we consume a lot of lies, and it's not really getting any better, and nor it will get better. So the change starts within us. Each and every of us. We have a responsibility not only to ourselves and to our divine energy, but the world around us. We are here on borrowed I can't even say it. We are here on borrowed time. Nothing is permanent. And I know people are like, oh, but we're working on immortality and that. No, trust me, it's not gonna work. Because in this realm, in this world, in this universe that we are in, immortality, permanence, it is not guaranteed. The only thing that is guaranteed in this world is death and change. And you want to welcome change more than death. Change is more easier than death. Or what's going to happen is death is going to force this change. So either you welcome the change or you resist the change. Either way, it's going to happen. Don't fight it, flow with it, and gain power through it. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.